Hello, welcome to today's show. But before you look further or before you watch further, if you support oppression, this show is not for you. And with that being said, I'm your host, Chelsea Toje, from the Basement Studio. Now, today, I read the news on CNN that really makes me angry. And this news is about the Chagos Archipelago Island in Mauritius. Now, Mauritius is an African country, in case you don't know. But this island is named the British India Territory. Now, I am not in any way in support of colonialism, because today we are attacking Russia for invading Ukraine. We are attacking Israel for invading the Palestinians in Gaza, whatever. And this same country, the British Empire, is placing a lot of sanctions on Russia. They are placing a lot of sanctions on Israel. And I have condemned the attack on Ukraine and the attack on Gaza, just like the British Empire did. But there is one thing the world forget. That up to this day, there are still many countries being oppressed by the British Empire in the form of Commonwealth. Now, when you go to Wikipedia to Google the Commonwealth, what you will see there is that every country under the Commonwealth are part of the Commonwealth voluntarily. Take Nigeria for example. Nigeria became a Commonwealth nation in 1960, the same year they gave them independence. Now, how can a country you've oppressed through colonialism for many years, all of a sudden the same year you gave them independence, voluntarily join the Commonwealth? Now, think about it. Use your brain. But today it's not about Nigeria. Today it's about the Chagos Island. Because the British Empire promised last year, 2024, to restore the island back to Mauritius. But today, as you can see, this is a notification from CNN that says the British Empire has put that on hold. So for now, they are not giving it. But let me take you back, because when I keep saying the British Empire, the British didn't start the invasion of that island. In the year 1715 to 1810, it was the French that took over that island. But here comes the funny part of it. In 1814, the French gave the island to the British. How can you give something that is not yours? Now, we live in a modern world. We are trying to find peace on this earth. Don't you think, Western people, don't you think, Europeans, don't you think it is our time you make amends for the sins you've committed over these years? Don't you think it's our time you stop this modern colonization system you're doing? Because I don't understand. You divided Africa during your, whatever you call it, the Munich conference or whatever. You divided Africa among yourselves. And today, Africa still remains divided. Today, Africa is still dying from poverty. Today, people are starving to death in that continent. And you sit in your parliament, you sit in your government like nothing is going on, like it's none of your business. Today, Africans who are struggling, trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea to look for a better life in Europe, are dying constantly every day. Recently, when the Pope passed away, there was, I don't know the word to use for that man, who said that non-Africa should be allowed into Europe. I am not saying that Africa owns Europe, but the weight of Europe, you know where it comes from. But this is not all. Today, the British colony splitted the island from Mauritius, and they have the effrontery to name it the British India Ocean Territory. What is India doing in Africa? What is India doing in an African island? British government, what are you doing in Africa? How did an African island become a British empire? How did an African island become a British territory? And then you name it India British territory. It doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there because I have everything here. In 1967, the United States of America, the most oppressive country in the world, who claimed to be the best country in the world, all that the British government to chase away the indigenous people of that island, which are known as the Chagos and the Bobanians, Creole-speaking people out of the island because of what? They want to build a military facility there, which is there today, by the way. The American Navy and combined with the British Navy and now the one occupying that island. And I will read this for you because I make a note and I'm going to add to this video. Later on this side of the video, you're going to see the Wikipedia page of everything about the island, so you can later on read it for yourself and tell me if that is justifiable. And between July and September 1971, that was when they forcibly removed every indigenous people of that island and built their military base, or should I say their naval base there. And now you promised to return the island back to Mauritius in the year 2024. And then all of a sudden you change your mind and you put it on hold. You even have the effrontery to say the island will be returned on the condition of a treaty. The same treaty you made almost all African countries to sign to join the Commonwealth that has made them remain in a impoverished state. Now Mauritius need to sign another treaty. This is 2025. And somebody is telling me that colonialism is no longer in existence. Come on. It is time to set Africa free. I live in Europe and I love this continent and I love the people of Europe. But it is time to set Africa free. We all can exist in this world without forcing anybody just because you have military power, because you have weapons that this country don't have. Recently, the South African president visited Donald Trump. And this man was bombarded with questions and attacked left and right. I don't blame him. I blame the African leaders. Since when has an African leader be elected and a European or an American president go visit it? When they come with a black house into the White House, it's like they're in heaven. But this is not about Africa today. Please, the British, return the island back to its rightful owner. That is the news of today. Thank you for watching. I'm your host from the Basement Studio, Charles Michele Tojin. Please share this video until that island is returned to Mauritius. It belongs to Mauritius. It belongs to its people. The people that has been forced to leave their land should be able to go back to their home. Thank you. Until next time, stay blessed.